Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic VFR-friendly airports in Canada, Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport, otherwise known as CYTZ. If you're flying a Cessna 172 and looking for scenic, controlled, and beginner-accessible airspace, Billy Bishop is a top-tier choice. This episode kicks off a 3-airport series focused on VFR flying in the Cessna 172. We'll be exploring Billy Bishop today, followed by Sedona in Arizona and Orcas Island in Washington, each offering a unique environment to sharpen your skills. Billy Bishop brings shoreline navigation, real-world ATC, and urban immersion. Let's break down why it's the perfect starting point. First off, location. Billy Bishop sits on the Toronto Islands, just off the downtown core. That means you're flying with the CN Tower, Lake Ontario, and the city skyline as your backdrop. For VFR pilots, this is visual heaven. You've got water references, shoreline contours, and urban landmarks that make navigation intuitive even for newcomers. The approach into runway 08 or 26 gives you a cinematic view of the city. And because it's surrounded by water, you get natural visual separation from the mainland, which helps with situation awareness. It's not just beautiful, it's practical. Even basic VFR navigation becomes immersive here. You can follow the shoreline, use the island shapes as visual checkpoints, and spot the CN Tower from miles out. It's a perfect blend of scenic flying and spatial clarity. Billy Bishop is nestled inside Class C airspace, which means you're talking to Toronto City Tower on arrival and departure. For student pilots or weekend flyers in a 172, this is a golden opportunity to build radio confidence. The controllers here are known for being professional and patient, especially with circuit work. You'll learn proper phraseology, get comfortable with traffic sequencing, and experience real-world ATC coordination, all while staying VFR. It's a controlled environment, but not overwhelming. That balance is rare. And because the airport is surrounded by water, the traffic flow is naturally streamlined. You're not dealing with complex terrain or unpredictable patterns, just clean, structured communication and smooth transitions. Billy Bishop is a favorite for circuit work. You can do touch and goes, short field practice, and even night currency flights. The airport layout supports efficient circuit flow, and the lighting system is excellent for evening ops. Let's say you're working on your 5-night land-ins to stay current for passenger flights. Billy Bishop is ideal. You've got clear runway lighting, shoreline references, and minimal terrain hazards. Plus, the proximity to downtown means you're never far from alternative airports or emergency services. You can always practice short field techniques here. Runway 08 and 26 isn't long by international standards, but for 172, it's perfect. You'll learn how to manage approach speeds, flare timing, and rollout control, all in a real-world setting. And because the airport is so close to the city, you can squeeze in a quick training session after work or during a weekend layover. It's accessible, efficient, and rewarding. Billy Bishop isn't just pilot-friendly, it's people-friendly. Whether you're renting from a flight school or flying in from a cross-country trip, the airport has great facilities. There's transient parking, fuel services, and even a ferry connection to the mainland. And the community here is strong. You'll find aviation meetups, fly-ins, and plenty of opportunities to connect with other pilots. It's a welcoming space, especially for newcomers. You're not just flying, you're joining a network of passionate aviators. There's also a sense of history here. Billy Bishop has been a fixture in Toronto aviation for decades, and you can feel that legacy when you taxi past the terminal or watch float planes land nearby. It's a blend of old school charm and modern accessibility. So why start with Billy Bishop in this VFR series? Because it offers the most balanced introduction. You'll get real-world ATC, stunning visuals, and a forgiving layout for training. It's structured, but not intimidating. Scenic, but not remote. Sedona will challenge your altitude management and terrain awareness. Orcas Island will test your short field skills in coastal navigation. But Billy Bishop builds your foundation: radio work, pattern flow, and visual orientation, all in a high traffic, low stress environment. It's the perfect launchpad before heading into more complex terrain and tighter strips. If you're flying into Billy Bishop for the first time, here are a few tips. First, study the VFR terminal chart. Note the control zone boundaries and report in points. Second, listen to ATIS early and have your initial call ready before entering the zone. Third, keep your eyes outside. The shoreline, the tower, the islands, they're all visual anchors. And don't rush. Billy Bishop rewards precision and patience. Fly the pattern cleanly. Keep your radio calls crisp and enjoy the view. You're flying into one of the most scenic urban airports in North America. Make it count. If you're practicing solo, this is a great place to rehearse your mental flow. Checklist discipline, radio timing, and visual scanning. You'll find that the environment here helps reinforce good habits. It's structured, but never rigid. You're not just flying, you're learning how to think like a pilot. And when you land, take a moment. Taxiing past the terminal with the skyline behind you, you'll realize this isn't just another airport. It's a place where your skills evolve. Billy Bishop doesn't test your technique, it builds your confidence. So whether you're logging your first solo, refreshing your night currency, or just chasing skyline views in a 172, Billy Bishop delivers. It's not just an airport, it's a classroom, a playground, and a postcard all rolled into one. Thanks for tuning in. Next up, we'll head southwest to Sedona, Arizona, where red rock ridges and high altitude flying take center stage. But for now, Billy Bishop sets the tone. It's where confidence begins.